So I just wanted to get on camera, give a quick update. Today is day 58 of my juice fast. I'm back from New Orleans. I got back yesterday on day 57. And I had a great time in New Orleans. And the best part about it was I was able to juice. Not myself, but I went and bought juices. And I did not cheat, and there was a lot of temptation around, but I really didn't even feel tempted by it. I just stuck to my guns and didn't eat anything, even though there was a lot of food and a lot of temptation. So Tuesday when I got there, we had a sneaker ball. So what I did was when I got there, came straight in, got dressed for the sneaker ball, went to the sneaker ball, had some water. And that morning, I had drank my juice. I didn't leave for New Orleans until about 12. So I had juiced 32 ounces the day before. So I was able to drink all of those, which I usually don't, before my plane left around noon or 1 o'clock. Before heading to the airport, my juice was gone. So I was pretty full. I did my lemon water. I think I even did coconut water as well. So when I got to New Orleans, got to the sneaker ball, I was kind of hungry just because of traveling and drinking so much in the morning and in the afternoon that by the time 7 and 8 o'clock hit, I was kind of like feeling a little hungry. So I dipped out. I went to this juice place near the French Quarter called Main Squeeze. The juice was really good, and the best thing about it was they were in bottles. So I went there and I got a 6-pack plus 2 more of juices. They had an assortment of all different kinds. So if you're in New Orleans, I definitely suggest checking them out. I think they have more than one location, but I went to the location near the French Quarter. And like Tulane University. I feel like it was closer to Tulane, but yeah. So did that. That was about $75. The girl gave me a discount. She didn't charge me for one, so shout out to her. So I drank one or two that evening, and then I had 6 because their juices were in 16-ounce bottles. I'm typically drinking 32 ounces a day, plus water, plus like a coconut water. So that was enough for me for Wednesday. So Wednesday, I got up. They had a breakfast for the conference I was at, right outside of right in the hotel. So when I got up, I went to the opening keynote, passed by the breakfast, didn't think about it, but I was able to find some hot water, and they had lemon. So I did my lemon water while I sat at the table and, listened to the keynote. And then I was just drinking my juice. I was carrying my juice with me. So rewind back to the sneaker ball. Once I went and picked up the juice that evening, I took it back to my room, put it in my little mini fridge, and then went back to the sneaker ball. So, I was good on Tuesday. Wednesday, again, I had juice for my whole day. So for lunch, they had a sit down lunch. It was chicken leg quarter, mashed potatoes, green beans. They had a salad on the table when we got there already. They had also dessert already out at the table. So, I was sitting there with some of my coworkers. Nobody really cared or asked me. I think one person may have asked, hey, why aren't you eating? I was just like, well, I'm juice fasting, so I'm not eating. And so, yeah, that was it. Tuesday night, after the sneaker ball, we went out on Bourbon Street, and me and some of my coworkers that was there, and they went to this place called Willie's. I think it's called Willie's. It's in New Orleans. I think it's a pretty popular chicken place in New Orleans. And I sat in there with them. I got a bottle of water, and they ate. Again, nobody asked, nobody cared. So yeah, nobody asked, nobody cared. Continued to walk down Bourbon Street. Somebody had asked me if I wanted some alcohol. I was just like, no, I'm not drinking. I haven't drank in over 60 days at this point. Because even before starting a juice fast, I wasn't drinking. And then, again, back to Wednesday, they had the lunch, and then for dinner, everybody was on their own. So, um, no issues with that. I was pretty much like solo dolo. That evening, I went back to Main Squeeze, got more juice for Thursday. So went and got, I think I only got 7 bottles this time. And again, shout out to her. She didn't charge me for the full 7. She only charged me, I think, for 6. So that was around $65 because all the juices were like $10 each. So I got that for Thursday. So I was prepared. Took them back to my room, came back relaxed. Because I didn't really feel like going out. I didn't really feel like being in the mix. I actually walked down to Jackson Square, and then I went and just looked at the riverfront and the bridge, because they had the bridge really lit up and pretty. So I just went there and kind of decompressed and just spent some time with myself before heading back to my hotel room. So that was a successful day. Then Thursday they had breakfast in the morning. They had a box lunch for lunch. They had an assortment of things that you could choose from, like muffalettas. They had like po' boy sandwiches. They had like tuna fish sandwiches. All kinds of meat meat options. So I grabbed a box for another coworker just so she could have more, because it was 1 box per person, and they were dead serious about that 1 box per person. So I grabbed a box for a coworker, gave it to her, and I had my juice with me. I drank my juice. I had water, no issues. So then Thursday for dinner, it was our last night, so it was a nice sit-down dinner, and they had short rib, like mushrooms, mashed potatoes. Again, they had a small like wedge salad sitting out at the table when we got there before they served the main entree. And then they had like a brownie for dessert already at the table. And so again, when they came around to give out the food, I just told them I didn't want it. And one of the waiters at the hotel was really nice. He was like, "Are you okay? Why aren't you eating? Like, I could have the chef go, make you something if you have, other dietary needs." And I was just like, "No, I'm good. I don't, I'm not eating anything. I'm just juicing, so I don't need that. But thank you." I thought that was really nice of him. And I think maybe one person at the table asked me about, why I wasn't eating. But again, nobody cared. Nobody cares is what I'm learning from this experience. Like, nobody cares what's on your plate. If you only worry about what's on your plate and not what's on other people's plate, that's the same energy they're giving you. So yeah, nobody cared. Nobody was asking. Nobody was concerned. And I had my juice. I had water, and I was good. I had no issues. And then Friday, my flight left at around 10. So that morning on Friday, yesterday, I just got up, got some water, headed to the airport. I had water on the plane. I didn't get any type of snacks or anything like that. And I was good. I got back home, had my Instacart order come in. I had to run to the market to get some pineapple, because the Cobb County Farmers Market, shout out to them. They have the best pineapples, because every other place, even the Buford Highway Farmers Market, pineapple is not ripe. It's not ripe. It won't ever get ripe because it's just fully green and it won't ripen off the tree, is what I'm learning. So I had to run down there, and I got some grapes. I got organic grapes because I'm breaking my fast on Tuesday. I'm so excited. So yeah, I had a good time. Again, nobody in New Orleans was worried about my food, what was on my plate, concerned about why I wasn't eating. And it was the longest time I had been without weighing myself on this journey. So this morning, Saturday morning, when I woke up, I weighed myself day 58, and I was 182. Last Friday I was 185. So again, lost 3 pounds, so that's good. So yeah, day 60, is on Monday. I will break the fast on Tuesday, and I'm not gonna do the prune test. I'm not feeling it. I'm just gonna go with my gut. And then I was feeling like, am I breaking this fast correctly? So I watched a few videos, and there's no consistent way to break your fast. So I'm gonna just go with what my gut is telling me, and I'm gonna just do grapes, and I'm gonna do grapes in the morning, and then juices the rest of the day. So 2 juices, because I'm only drinking 3 32 ounces, so I'll just replace 1 meal with grapes. And then the next day I'll do the same thing, but I'll put the grapes maybe for lunch or for dinner. But Tuesday morning, I'm eating grapes. Like, I'm not waiting to the end of the day. I am eating grapes. Then Wednesday, I'll decide if I want to do grapes in the morning, in the afternoon, or the evening. Because I'm ready. I'm ready to eat real food. Again, I've been stocking my kitchen, my cabinets with different spices and different types of foods. And I've been like smelling the foods. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I bought some sauerkraut because I heard that's really good for you. And I like sauerkraut anyway. I plan to put it on salads. And I opened the sauerkraut today, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, I'm excited. So I want to break the fast properly. And I know this is where the real work comes in, because the juicing was not that hard, especially once you got past like those first initial days. That wasn't really hard, but I feel like this is where the real work comes in, because it's like you gotta stick to it. You gotta break the fast properly. You don't want to mess your system up, and you don't want to go back to old habits. And I feel like I'm far enough away now from like cooked food and bad foods that I'm so ready, but I'm ready to start eating healthy and all these new things that I've never had, these new recipes I've never tried. So I'm just really, really excited about that part of it. And I just don't want to jump the gun and like break the fast for one day and then start eating like salads with tahini and, like all these things. So, yeah. So my first week, I'm definitely going to just try to, Lord willing, just grapes, replacing 1 meal a day. And then the next week, I'm going to try to do 2 meals replaced, still 1 juice. So y'all pray for me that I'm able to do that. And I may come on camera on Tuesday when I get ready to break the fast, just so I can show y'all like, how does it feel? I have not chewed anything in 60 days. Well, it'll be 60 days. So that's going to be exciting, to say the least. And weird, too. And I was talking to somebody from work. She was like, so you haven't chewed food in 60 days? And I'm like, no, I haven't chewed anything in 60 days. So, yeah, that's going to be kind of weird. But, yeah. The one thing I did notice, though, is that this week I was supposed to have my cycle, and it has not come. I don't know why. I ain't been doing no activity to cause it not to come. So more to come on that. Maybe it'll come now that I'm about to start eating solid food, or maybe I'm skipping a month. I'm not sure. But yeah, my cycle was supposed to have started like 5 days ago, and it has not started. And I'm pretty regular. Like, I don't ever miss cycles. I'm not on any type of birth control. So yeah, I'm just out here thugging it out, I guess, with no cycle this month. Or at least it's late. I don't know yet. And then, yeah. So, it's been a good week, but I am so ready to eat some real food now. I really am. I'm so excited for Tuesday, and I bought a ton of grapes. My son loves grapes, so that's probably why I went a little overboard with the grapes, because he likes grapes, and I want to make sure I have enough for myself and for him. So yeah. But I know, my stomach is probably smaller, so I probably won't be able to eat as much as I'm thinking. I'm looking at probably taking like a fistful of grapes to work with me or wherever I'm going, whenever I decide to implement it into my days. So I know Tuesday I'll be at work, Wednesday I'll be at work. Thursday I'll probably be at home more than likely when I eat a meal. So yeah, but I'm just excited. So I haven't taken any progress photos. I'm gonna just do that on the 60th day and see what I look like comparing day 1 to day 60 and day 30 to day 60, with some side by side. So I'm excited, and I know this is where the real work begins. So I will check in with y'all later. Bye.